Am I Hannah?
And I'm Kyle, we're from Wellington College, Belfast.
Tell me about your project.
The aim of our project was to investigate whether environmental factors, like from global warming, affect the growth of brine shrimp in the sea. So we changed different factors such as the temperature, the turbidity of the water and the acidity of the water to see if it affected the rate at which brine shrimp grow. And we found out that temperature increases the rate it grows because of the metabolic rate. And the acidity makes it decrease because the food can't grow in acidic water, so they die out. And the turbidity decreases it as well because of ice caps melting because of global warming. It means that the sea becomes too stirred up, so they can't see, and the sand particles get stuck in their wings, and so they can't catch food and eat.
So it's obviously important that these shrimp survive.
Yeah. Shrimp are used mainly in pet shops as food for aquarium fish, like in homes or in commercial aquariums. But they're also quite an important part of the food chain. So lots of fish eat them, and then obviously those fish are eaten by bigger fish. So they are pretty important.
Tell me a little bit more then about the actual results that you got.
Our results, we used 95% confidence graphs, and we found that they're all statistically different, and the temperature was the only one that increased the rate at which the brine shrimp grew, whereas the acidity and the turbidity of the water decreased the results, so it meant that the brine shrimp couldn't grow as fast.
Why did you pick this subject?
Well, obviously global warming is quite important and should be important to everyone. But a lot of people, when talking about global warming, talk about how it causes drought and bad crops, but nobody really pays attention to how it affects sea life. So we decided we would investigate that, and obviously using brine shrimp because they're quite a good simulation for other marine life.
That is exactly interesting, because certainly my knowledge of it is looking at the big picture, but these are at the very, very end of the food chain.
Yeah. Definitely, because people, when they look at marine life, they just think about fish, but there's so much more into the food chain. Like, brine shrimp are effectively what fish feed on, and if they weren't for them, there would be no fish, so it's definitely important.
What about outcomes then? Can you take this any further?
Well, we do still have our brine shrimp alive in our labs and schools, so we can collect more and more results. Because we have such statistical differences and we can see that global warming is affecting them, we think it would be best to bring it to someone's attention how sea life is affected due to global warming.
Is timescale important? Does it take you long to get your results, or are the results better, if you like, if you take it over a longer period of time?
Yeah, well, definitely. We found that it took quite a while to hatch the eggs to get it right, because you have to figure out how you're going to grow the brine shrimp. So definitely it took us about 5 weeks to get all these brine shrimp to grow to the proper size, so definitely you need the right amount of time to get the proper growth pattern.
Tell me a little bit about the importance of studying STEM subjects at school.
Yeah, most careers nowadays are based around technology, and as the world evolves, technology becomes more important. So STEM subjects help to understand those, and more salaries now are increasing with having STEM subjects, and the majority of university degrees also require STEM subjects to enter, especially maths and sciences.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely a lot of STEM subjects are important nowadays, because in our world technology especially is upcoming, so such subjects really come in handy if you want to go into commercial or telecommunications, for example, and science as well. There's so much more to discover, to cure diseases, so it's really effective, yeah.
What about both of you? Whenever you leave school then, will you move into that area, do you think?
Yes, definitely I will. I want to do medicine at university, so all my subjects are based around that at the minute.
Yeah, I study technology and science as well, and I really want to go into communications, so I think it's really, good.
That's great. Thanks very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.